The reason for this clip is that we're actually having a whole journey prepared for Curacao to adopt AI solutions here at the government. And we started off with kind of like clarifying and creating awareness of what AI is. We continue to look more into use cases. And now, tomorrow, we have our boot camp where we actually think about the roadmap. What do we need for this roadmap to implement AI here in Curacao? What is AI? So AI is many things. It's a tool, it's a technology, and it's also an opportunity. But AI is not magic, right? It's very powerful and we need to use it wisely. And our objective now is to actually create what we call co-intelligence. How do we combine human intelligence with artificial intelligence? Co-intelligence.
I think AI is a very big opportunity for us as an island to start reaching the world. So AI is the one thing that gives us the opportunity to reach in the region, go beyond and export our services to the extreme. We know multiple languages, we know multiple legal systems, and this is an opportunity for us to shine again in the world.
In 5 years, AI will have changed our society, will have changed our organization, but also changed kind of like how we work on a daily basis. So I foresee that on an employee level, basically we will develop the skills to work together with AI on a daily basis. On an organizational level, we will see a change and shift in kind of like the processes that we have in terms of like how we work together with our colleagues, but also with our AI teammates. And not least on a societal level, we will see a deep shift, which is difficult to foresee at the moment, but to some extent AI will most likely take over a couple of decisions that we now take ourselves, but in the future AI will probably take quite some decisions from us based on our profile and how we train the AI.
When you talk about an AI-driven future, education and training is the single most important thing you can do. My background is in education, and this is where I delved into the field of AI for the past 2-3 years. If I were to redesign education, I would integrate AI and other technological tools so that our people not only serve our economy locally, but expand beyond our boundaries and, well, service the world.
What are the ethical concerns that we see? There's different levels, right? Number one, of course, the obvious that we don't know how specific large language models are trained, so there might be biases in these data sets. But this will be addressed by technology over time. What we also see is that we see a divide in terms of like those that know how to work with AI and those that do not, right? So there will be a challenge in terms of equality, not in terms only of knowledge, but also access to AI. And the third concern that we need to address and think about is that we need to, in the future, those processes and let's say those tasks that today humans are doing, but in the future AI will replace, we need to upskill and reskill everyone working in organizations. These will be the challenges that we have to address in the future.
In Curacao, we don't have oil, we don't have gold, we don't have any of the natural resources that are typical in creating economic power. But we do have people. Educating people, preparing them, making them aware of the opportunities of selling services beyond our domestic territory is a very, very, very big opportunity. If we focus on the capabilities of our people and making sure that they know all the ins and outs of, for example, AI, this is our big break.
So we are working here on the road to the roadmap. What does that mean? Essentially, we are creating awareness, preparing everyone to be on board to create this roadmap. What does it mean to have a roadmap? We need to think about governance. We need to think about technology and data. We need to think about talent. How do we train people? How do we upskill all the employees? And we need to think about processes, right? And within processes, we need to assess which processes would be more sensible to start with to implement AI with, and which ones should we maybe do later on. So we need to think about these use cases. And to develop a roadmap, there's like several steps needed. And in our road to the roadmap, we line these out, we prepare everyone so that they have the tools to actually work and develop a roadmap.
Na primeiro lugar, me quer escutar algo hobby positivo que nós está tratando o tema AI, para algo que te acaba e que nós também nos confrontar com ele, que nós quer ou não, então de mês está trazer o reto não com ele, então reto não mais importante tá como também assim povo consciente que AI tá algo que tá algo que está na disposição de comunidade completa, não de governo só, mas de comunidades também, que está seu benefício, que te custa que você põe atenção na gente, que você tem em conta com ele, ora você vai fazer uso de AI. Então, ChatGPT é mais conhecido, nós temos de dizer que diz meio para fazer uso de AI.
The AI bootcamp that we have prepared here for the government is doing two things. Number one, we are showing the pillars and what has to be done and sort of like to create this kind of roadmap. But we're also simulating how it feels to develop this kind of roadmap. So for that, we developed two simulations. One, a case of the fictional island of Isla Nova, and two, a game which combines sustainability and AI, the SDG game. Now we have our first contestant, which is the ICT department.
Yes.
And for Isla Nova, so the floor is yours.
We have like 5 bullet points. One was upgrade digital infrastructure. The other one is acquire large language models. The third one is support for AI startups, local. Then we have the AI powered cybersecurity enhancement, and lastly, the government AI data hub. Mm-hmm. Each one with its own price tag. We decided to make bullet number 3 our priority. That is the support for local AI startups. Mm-hmm. It will cost like about $200,000. The others are way more. But why do we do it? Because we are thinking about if the government supports financially and technically the startups, it can choose from those startups also one or others to do the digital infrastructure and the fourth one, the cybersecurity enhancement. Mm-hmm. So we can then combine the outcome in giving the startups money to do the businesses, and we can also get something back because they will have put us on the rails for the digital infrastructure and for the cybersecurity enhancement. And along the way, we will benefit from those also, and we will give those the next priorities.
Very good. Okay, so number 1 priority, support local startups.
Yes.
Number 2
is the digital infrastructure,
mm-hmm.
and number 3 is the cybersecurity enhancement.
So first of all, we thought that number 1 and number 2, development curriculum for long life learning, is one of the first things we have to do. Developing an artificial intelligence curriculum first is essential to provide structured, consistent, and relevant education that prepares students for success in the field of HR. HR and
Comes with it.
artificial intelligence. Yeah. Number 4, the talent attraction program. We thought it was very important also. Attracting talent is critical for the success implementation of AI, and it brings the necessary expertise, foster innovation, ensures project success, and provides a strategic and competitive advantage in the involving an AI landscaping. And the third one was collaboration research. It grants in AI are vital because they are promoted innovation, resource sharing, progress, ethical considerations, and sustainability research practices, while also providing opportunities for skill development and increasing the overall impact of AI research.
We have a prior of 3 projects that we want you to finance us with. The first one is National IA Strategy Consultation, because we think it is important to have a national journey with all stakeholders involved, and for them to be on board. So for them to get the importance of doing the journey with us. The second project that we want to embark after that is compliance and monitoring system, because this creates the guardrails for the plans to be set up.
And then third, when we start, it has to be across the board, not in the verticals. So we have to make sure that the money is allocated and the program will continue. And those are the three priorities to make sure that all the nice plans that you have, which will be chosen, will be done in the right way. So we will make sure, as we're supposed to do, finance and law, that you can do your work.
Well, as a Chamber of Commerce, of course, we are motivating the economy of Isla Nova. So we are very important to support our small and medium-sized businesses. Because of that, we have 3 priorities for the next roadmap.
Yeah, so our first priority is AI mentorship program for entrepreneurs. And it is to establish a mentorship program that connects experienced AI professionals with local entrepreneurs to support knowledge transfer and develop AI-driven business. So this initiative is really to teach the people about AI and how it can be implemented, especially in the area of business. So this is about knowledge, it's about teaching. The next one that we have is Digital Transformation Incentive Program. Now this is focused on to provide incentive for businesses to undergo digital transformation with AI as a key component to enhance their operational efficiency. So this is to implement what they learned in the first initiative. So they learned about AI, how to use it. In this one, they are now being incentivized to use it in their businesses to digitalize the way they do business. And after this, we have AI-driven market intelligence program. So now that they've learned about it and they've implemented it into their business, we are now giving them the opportunity to develop a platform that provides businesses with real-time insights into market trends, consumer behavior, and competitive dynamics using AI, which promotes competitiveness in the market that we have created using AI.
And the best thing about this last one is that it's available for everyone, so for all businesses.
AI is not the future. AI is already here amongst us. whether we like it or not. So we should be very aware of it. First of all, it is important that we do an awareness campaign so that every single person of this nation is aware and knows what AI really is and how it can be beneficial and useful for each individual in Curacao, in Isla Nova. Also, of course, with this, it is important to create policies. We need to have clear policies on how we are going to use this AI, how we can control it for it not to become something chaotic and not being misused, but that we can make sure that the benefits are really used by our people. So policies are very important for us. And of course, our workforce, trainings that we need to offer our people so that they can reskill, upskill where it's necessary. We know that the workforce is a challenge, but AI can be of use in this challenge of our workforce. Jobs that are changing, new jobs that are available, and we need to help our people to stay in the labor, in the workforce and not fall behind. So if we want to reach prosperity for our people, for our islands, we should make sure that the human capital is really taken care of. So we ask you, please, to support us, give us this fund so that we can make everybody benefit of the potential and the power of AI. Thank you.
We started this journey like, okay, at the end of the day, our objective is a more sustainable world. And then using AI to create a more sustainable world. That was the objective. A better quality for all, and not better AI to make more money, but to create a better world. What is different about this AI simulation game is that, okay, I can give you a lecture about artificial intelligence and sustainability, but that's knowledge. The simulation game enables us as a group of people to coming together to experience what it means to be more sustainable, and then what does it mean to be more sustainable in a world where we are also now discovering the possibilities, but also the challenges of artificial intelligence. So it's a great journey. We don't know where it's going to lead us, but up until now, it's been a fantastic challenge.
So by having these two kind of like simulations, we put all the participants into the shoes of actually developing the roadmap for another island or for another use case. By doing this, you can kind of like disassociate yourself and put yourself and simulate and playfully develop a roadmap without thinking too much about your own reality.
At the end of the day, sustainability I would see as this: a good quality of life for all, and now, but also in the future. If sustainability is a way for us to create a more balanced world, so more balanced in terms of society, more balanced in terms of a better and safeguarded environment, and more balanced in economic opportunities for all, then AI can be a catalyst. AI can be a tool, an enforcer to reach those goals maybe quicker, maybe better, maybe more efficient. AI can also be a destructive factor, of course. It can also be something that holds us back. It can also be something that threatens our journey towards a more sustainable world. But in effect, if you look at the development of the world, it really poses this opportunity, this potential for development to a more sustainable world.
Well, the best way to get AI to work is by working together. Everywhere around the world where you see AI successes is because the public and private sector have bundled their powers and make sure that the solutions are real solutions for their economies and for economies that they relate to. In our case, partnering together and making a sandbox would allow us to learn from each other and apply the AI tools well beyond the traditional ways we do in our own industry. This builds resilience and this builds the future.